Hello and welcome to episode 16 of the Logo Files. This is the show where I, your humble host, will take one specific logo and give you my own thoughts and opinions.
And what a logo we have today. Some people would say it's a very iconic one.
Oh, you got me there, Leslie, you did. Yes, as today, we're taking a look at a very identifiable logo. Yeah, brace yourself for a lot of eye puns. As we're looking at the one and only CBS.
CBS, welcome home.
So, what's to see with CBS? Well, it starts on a white background with a black CBS eye as the letter C flies towards it, and when it hits it, the eye turns orange and a little C appears on the right. Followed by the letter B, which, of course, hits the eye and appears on the right. And after that, the letter S hits the eye. Then, the letter B fades out and the S flies towards the pupil. Underneath, the words welcome home fade in, and the S is now in the pupil of the eye as it slowly fades out, and the logo is complete.
Now, we've shown you the ident at a very slow speed. Now, we're gonna see it again, but we're gonna speed it up to normal speed, and we're gonna see just how quick it moves.
In fact, just like in episode 9, we're gonna time it! On your marks, get set, go!
CBS, welcome home.
What the? 4 seconds? This must be the shortest island we've ever covered so far. And blimey, if an island's on screen for 4 seconds, they have to get a lot across to tell the viewers they're watching CBS.
But that's not all,
What do you mean?
because there's more of them.
Really? How many islands did they make over the course of this period?
About 13.
Oh, 13, right. 13?!
CBS,
How is that even possible? I mean, whoa. Oh my goodness. 13 idents. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're not going to play all of them, are we?
Nope, just the first one.
Oh, that's a relief. Anyway, I think it's best we move on to the music now.
CBS, welcome home.
So now let's turn our attention to the audio. What do we hear with the CBS music? And what sort of music do we have? Well, let's listen to that music again.
CBS, welcome home.
Boom, boom, ba. Now to me, that just sounds incredibly groovy.
Well, the fact it's being played on an organ does make it sound quite funky.
And also we gotta mention the trumpets at the end that do the bum, ba. In fact, it's like a word painting. So it's saying CBS when it plays those 3 notes.
But that's not all, because there's also an announcer who is actually saying both the name of the station and its slogan. But the way they say it just sounds so, well,
Yeah, I'd have to agree. It's like CBS.
welcome home.
Now then, it's time to crunch some numbers and look at the longevity of this island. So, when was this island used? Well, we put in the beginning of this episode that it was used from 1996 to 2000. Now, I think that's actually kind of wrong.
Wait, what do you mean wrong?
Well, let me explain. For you see, this identity of the orange eye and the welcome home was introduced in 1996 and was used until 2000. But we also have to look at the number of slogans they used, because that might help us. So here's a list, according to WikiLists, of all the advertising slogans CBS has used over the decades. The one we need to look at is the 1990s. And specifically, this one, 1996. Welcome home to a CBS night.
But that makes no sense. Because the song that we used at the beginning of this episode used the phrase, the address is CBS, which is here, 1997.
Ah, yes. However, we look even further down, 1999, the address is CBS. An update on the address is CBS Welcome Home.
Wait a minute. What's that one? 2000 to 2005. It's all here. An update on the address is CBS? What?
Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are, Buzzley. So when was this whole thing retired? Was it 96 to 97, 96 to 99, 96 to 2000, or 96 to 05? If you have any idea of when you think the CBS item was retired, leave it in the comments.
CBS. Welcome home.
Well, this was certainly an oddball logo to look over.
Wait, what do you mean oddball?
Well, I mean as if this logo has, little going for it. I mean, it only being a very short one, it certainly has quite a lot to sort of delve into. And I think we've delved into it quite a lot.
Well, it is only a short subject.
Almost too short for our liking. But we do hope that this logo will continue to be the face, or rather, the onlooker of many, many more decades. And with that, we have come to the end of this week's episode. But not only that, we have come to the end of the last episode of 2021.
Whoa.
Woe indeed. So, we hope you have enjoyed the series so far. In fact, we can't even wait to bring you the newest episodes for next year. The last 2 episodes of the series, for goodness sake.
And we cannot wait to bring you some more great episodes.
So until then, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. And make sure you also watch the playlist.
So, until next week and next year, this case is closed.
We'll see you in the news.